everyone, welcome. Happy Friday. Happy Friday is something I really don't say very often. Yesterday I had a back-to-back day with various things. I actually had to swap a work day, and then between me finishing work and me having an appointment for my feet, I had to go and desperately do some wedding outfit shopping because I have a wedding next weekend and then a wedding in October. And this was my very belated Christmas gift, no, birthday gift from my mum from last year. So we did a whirlwind shopping and found tops and pants, and I found another top. Hello everyone, welcome. So thank you for joining me live on a Friday, which isn't normal, but I need to make a very special card today. It's my dad's birthday and I have lots of cards I could give him, but I thought, why not make him a very special card on his birthday with you guys? So I have a couple of things out that we're going to use, and I've even grabbed out a kit to possibly use the stamp set from in the kit. So for those of you who I haven't met before, my name is Woodbridge and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Australia. I am on the central coast of New South Wales between Sydney and Newcastle, and at the moment we have the English Lionesses, which is the English women's soccer team or football team, staying quite close to me. Well, they're training at our local stadium and they're staying not too far. My parents actually had a little getaway midweek for my dad's birthday locally, and they were staying in the same hotel as them, and they said they've got a private entrance and all the things, so it's all very exciting. Even though Australia is not in the final, they are, and we've got a local connection, which is really nice. Wow, so many of you here today. Let me do a quick run through. Hello, Donna and Dawn. Hello, Glenna, Candy, Margine, Laurie, Lisa, Glenna. Hello, Leslie. Hello, Laurie. I said hello, Laurie. Hello, Miss Cindy. So, yes, I'm here even later than normal because I also had my hospital appointment, and thank God I had some complications with some things, and everything is fixed and everything is working again. So it made for a very, very pleasant couple of hours at the hospital. I was with my hospital bestie who I've known for many, many years, Holly in Wyoming. Holly, are you in Wyoming the state or Wyoming the suburb, which is the next suburb from me? Because if you're the next suburb from me, that's really cool. But if you're in Wyoming state in the US, that is also cool. Yes, well, I wasn't sick. I just have a device, and the device had stopped working way before Easter. And I got a new device, and we tried it out today for the first time, and it was smooth sailing, and yeah, it was all really, really good. The state Wyoming, there you go. Well, I live right next door to the suburb Wyoming. Small world, just half a world apart. So yes, now, birthday card for Dad. The things I have grabbed out. The Phrases for All stamp set. I really love this stamp set. You've got a mixture of little and big stamp sets, which I love. Yes, it did, Candy. It's lovely. Lovely, lovely. And I am going to use some new product that is coming in our upcoming September to December mini. So it's really not that far away, less than about half a month away. So I've grabbed out the All About Autumn Designer Series paper. I will do a quick flick through with you. I've got to work out what one we're going to use. So this is a specialty paper. On the B side, which I always find is the less busy side, we have copper embossing. And then on the other side, we have photorealistic. So I've grabbed that out, and I thought I've got a really good masculine kit, which is one of our kit collections kits that are up to 30% off until the end of the month. And I thought, ooh, that's got a really cool stamp set in it. So this is it is called the For the Guys stamp set. So you can create this whole scene using the die cut papers, and they all just layered together and make a beautiful scene. So these are the cards that are in there. Look, I even have a Father's Day card, which is coming up in September for us in Australia. It's not tough to pillow. It's a lounge. Oh, what are those? What are the really nice leather studded lounges that are low? Someone will give me the name of the lounge. It has an actual name, and I just think they're gorgeous. But I have Dad's Father's Day card here. I actually bought his Father's Day gift yesterday while I was out shopping. A Chesterfield. Thank you, Leslie. I knew someone would know. And sorry, train of thought. Yes, I bought him a pack of chocolates from Daryl Lee that are all licorice based, and he loves licorice. Haven't bought his birthday present yet. It is today, but I'll get his gift voucher before I see him tonight, even though I've already seen him, but that's okay. We're celebrating tonight. So this is the stamp set that goes, and I like that it's got Dad in there. So you've got like sentiments like happy to you, Father's Day, birthday, anniversary, thank you, two dads, nephew, son, for all that you do, I love you, grandson, brother, uncle, grandpa, friend. So his granddad. So I could just stamp up the grand and then put add on the end. That would work because they're in the same font, but this is lovely. So I thought we might use that today, so I can say happy birthday, Dad. So do you call them Chesterfield lounges in the Northern Hemisphere? That's what we call them in the Southern Hemisphere. So I am going to pop this kit aside, but I do like quite often using the stamp sets in these kits for other projects, because they're lots of fun, and you can make cards for all the men in your lives with this stamp set and the kit. So don't forget the up to 30% off. That's cool. Like, no fan. I'm not a fan of all the things as well, but I love the B-sides in this paper. So without any further ado, and this is one of the other cards, sorry. I was just using it to show the stamp set. I'll pop it away later, move my drink bottle. Besides the fact I've been filled with fluids this morning, I feel like I'll be using the bathroom quite a lot today, but that's okay. That's okay. So it's Friday here. I know it's Thursday evening for many of you. Tell me what your weekend plans are. I am going to have a house full of teenagers on Saturday night. We have a belated birthday group get-together. Birthday / group get-together for all of Lavender's friends. I accidentally keep on locking or getting out of this screen as I'm putting this in. There we go. Right, hopefully no one left. Hopefully I was definitely quick enough for that. Maneuver us into place. Do a little bit of a zoomy zoom. Let's see how we're looking here. Oh wow, that's pretty good straight up. I will go get the light and then we'll get straight into it. And today I even turned off the right light, not turned on. It's all good. Oh my dear word, it's been a morning in the best kind of way, because I have a lady, one of the nurses, my friend who we have the same appointment time. We're mischief queens, but it was someone else, unfortunately, causing a bit of mischief today. They had a bit of an episode and had to be transferred out. Ooh, I like that. Okay, pop that to the side. I like that. Dad doesn't really have a favourite colour. I'm not sure about autumn leaves. You know, I'm just going to choose every B-side. So these are some books, some old-fashioned books. I'm assuming that's like peacock. Now, I'm going to grab that out because it's neutral. Now, I'm not going to use all of these, but they are all in here. Oh, I'm going to, I like the geometric or tile. Hard choice. No. Although we are in sweater weather, it's actually quite a cool day today. I might pop that one back, and I think I like this like fishtail pattern a little bit better, and I love how they're all distressed. So it is called All About Autumn, and I understand it's very autumny. No. Okay, do love this wood grain. I'll see, I wouldn't be using the Moody Mauve, but I do love the wood grain. So this is how I start choosing things for my cards. I just go through, pull out what I like. No, I still prefer that pattern. So it's nice we've got repeating colours. Oh, I love this one. So this reminds me of a corduroy material. Oh, lovely. Oh, you are such a good egg. Plans include finishing the cards I'm working on for a swap and attending a car show. I think on Sunday. So that's a very similar pattern, but it's Moody Mauve. So you like got more feminine, more masculine. I think I'll be dragged along, not too badly, to a crystal and something else show that's just down the road from us. So, but the thing that annoys me is it costs to get in the show, and then if you want to buy anything, it costs again. So I don't know. Oh, I still think I prefer the fishtail. Now this is a nice lot of books. So you do have that really zoomed in version, and then you've got this totally zoomed out version. These remind me, once again, these grandparents that I talk about, I did spend a fair bit of time most school holidays, and they had a lot of older books, and they were printed like that. They were probably just Reader's Digest books, but they had this pretty look. Oh, 14 degrees. I think we're only 18 degrees, and it poured this morning. I'd taken Owen to school for an exam because he's doing his trial exams for his final exams of high school. So he finishes school in just a couple of months, and these are their trials. And so I took him to school. We saw a rainbow, or we saw two ends of a rainbow, which was really, really special, seeing that with him. And then I got home, and then all of a sudden the heavens opened, and I'm there going, I've got a load of washing to put out. And then by the time I got a lift to the hospital for my appointment, it was beautiful, and I rang David and I said, can you please put the washing on the line? And it hasn't rained a drop since, and we've got full sunshine. So I just adore this happy birthday. I really like the font because it's not flowery. It's a very, very beautiful font that can be used for anything. Now, I did want to add in the dad. I'm not going to add in years or anything like that because it's not a significant birthday this year. But yeah, although we do have a very significant birthday in January for David. Trying to get him to do something to celebrate is very hard. Oh, niece is moving to Japan. Cindy, what will your niece be doing in Japan? Sorry, I just need to refresh here because my replay is actually looking very, very blurry. And I'm thinking, is it my camera or is it not? Okay, skip ad. I know no, it was just my feed. I'm perfect now. Well, I was perfect before, but you know. Okay, so we've got these, but I don't even know what style of card. So these ones I won't be stamping a sentiment on because I'd need to use black stays on, and I'd prefer not to use black stays on because we don't have any black in the card. So what I am going to do, because I haven't printed out my new colour thing yet, I've made it up, but I want to have a look at these colours. So we've got Cajun Craze, which I haven't used Copper Clay or Crushed Curry or Early Espresso, not Moody Mauve. We've got Mossy Meadow, we've got Pretty Peacock, and we've got Very Vanilla. So it's not white based, it's very vanilla. And then I've got the Wood Grain, which can lead on. I'm thinking quite crumb cake. No, grey granite, maybe with that. And I'm looking at this as more of a Night of Navy than a Pretty Peacock. But I don't know if the navy knocks out this one. I don't know, because I don't know what I'm doing yet. I'm thinking 4 pieces. I may go down to 3. But definitely want to use this as a something. Note my word, I am Department of Energy and Defence. Oh wow, that's awesome, Cindy. That's a very important job, especially in this day and age, and especially, sadly, in that region of the world. So I am just going to grab out a thick, very vanilla card base just to give me something to work on. Well, that's a very big card. I don't want that. This is pre-scored. So I'm thinking I maybe want to use a collection of all these pieces in the background, and possibly bringing back in that Pretty Peacock, and then maybe stamping on the wood grain and popping that kind of in the middle. I don't know. So I am thinking. So if I made that sideways, that up and down, and that is multi-directional, I'm having thoughts. And this could make me multiple cards, okay? So if I go 6 centimeters, these pieces are all going to be too long, and that's okay. But I kind of want to try and cut them all together. Okay, so 6 centimeters, and then we get that section, right? And then if I do 4 centimeters, because a card front is 10 centimeters across, and then this goes back into the container for scrap, right? And then I can do whatever I want. I know I can do whatever height I want, but maybe if this is 5, just come in here. I just need all of these butt up and then slide it across to 5. But you can do whatever kind of measurements you want. You'll see where I'm kind of going with this. And then we're going to pop this here. So if I just get one piece of everything, you can kind of see where I'm going, and the fact that I will be able to make a number of card bases. And I think we are definitely going to have to emboss. So that one, and then this one. So can you see where I'm going? Hopefully you're liking this. I know, I love it too, and Corinne, I will be using it for the sentiment. So I do need to cut the bottoms of these 2 pieces, but that is my rough card layout, and then I can do 2 more cards or card bases with these. Now, this may not be a vanilla card base. I may grab out the grey granite. I just was looking at sizing. Okay, so if this is something that I'm thinking. So if I put, the happy birthday in Pretty Peacock on the wood grain, I could then take the dad, and I'd use the cursive dad. I could use the corduroy for the dad and use a circle punch or a circle die to cut it out, and it'd be a circle die because it is quite small, and cut that out. I think that will work. And I do very much think I will need the Stamparatus, because I want to stamp this happy birthday as well as what I can. And linear or I don't know. Okay, so while I grab the ink and the Stamparatus, do we want horizontal or vertical planks? Please tell me in the comments. I'm not going to do a poll today. So horizontal or vertical planks? If you were you would be hiding all the way over here. Vertical planks, okay, that's 2 for vertical. Very quickly, lovelies. So I shall be doing that because it's photopolymer. I need that in there, and I need a blank. Oh wow, everyone for vertical. Must be because you get more variety in the planks. A plate. Okay, so I am going to do this way, I think, because I think that's just going to work. No, vertical. Right. And I reckon they found someone's really nice floorboards and seriously just taken a photo. So you girls are actually, I shall take this off. Come out. And I do that is not straight. That's okay. Oh, it's my dad's birthday today, Corinne. And we're seeing him and Mum for a roast dinner tonight. So we're having roast lamb. We're having baked vegetables. I asked him if he wanted crispy potatoes and he said, yes, please. And I said, do you want garlic potatoes? And he said, no, thank you. So he's not getting garlic potatoes, but that's okay. That'd be my preference, but no problems, Lisa. Enjoy your meeting. Okay, that looks perfect. So now I can turn it on its side, and just to make it easier to ink up, I just pop the stamp set under there. Lorraine enabled me to make huge SU. Oh, so it's all Lorraine's fault, is it? Rightio. Rightio. But I'm glad you got on the new side okay, Cindy. And you got it all sorted. Okay, that is all in the corner. Oh my God. Look, I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do it a very light. I'm not going to put as much pressure on it this time. But that pretty much stamped perfectly first time. Perfect. That's wonderful. And then I think I might mat this on this. And then I'll have the dad as well. So I just need to grab my chamois after I give it a bit of a wipe. This is a microfiber cloth, but it's a really good one and doesn't leave any hairs. So when I know something's like really, really dark inky, yeah. Oh, yay, you got your catalogue candy. That's so exciting. It does make it so much easier to order from the catalogue. I have sent my catalogues in the mail to those who aren't local to me, and all my amazing local ladies are picking theirs up from me. So I have my catalogues here all ready to rock and roll. As many of you girls know, I have made my order so far anyway. I'm waiting for a payment for a class, and that will mean I can then get the nativity set. So that's what I'm waiting for some money to get the nativity dies. That's my purchase that I forgot, and I thought, no, I'm not going to get it until I can actually afford it. Okay, so that can go over there. This can come over here, and I'm going to grab a couple of things. I've got my metallics embossing folder. Oh my God, embossing powder. I have my embossing additions kit. I also have my heat tool, And I just need a scrap piece of paper. And then I think we are done. Except for something on the floor that shouldn't be there. Okay, it's out of the way now. I'll grab it later. I was going to roll onto it. Lots of corn recipes on the horizon. Ooh, I do love corn. Can you freeze a full cob? Or do you have to dekernel the cob to freeze it? So this metallics kit comes with gold, silver and copper. And as I said, we are going to use the copper. I do have just some... This paper came off the printer and I thought, aha, I shall be able to use that. I need our Versamark ink. Right, Versamark ink. I think I have everything except for the stamp actually on a block. Oh my dear word. So I'm going to ask you girls something. I'm going to give you the power. I'm getting my nails done tomorrow. I have no idea. So I got Starry Sky nails last time, as I shared with many of you if you follow my Facebook page. I roasted the corn, cut the kernels off. Ooh, nice, Cindy. What colour do you think I should go next time, or should I do a neutral? I'm giving some ownership to you girls. What colour do you think I should go for my nails? I'm choosing this area here because it's quite interesting. Using the embossing buddy. I have, because I don't think I've used this dud stamp, so gave it a bit of a condition by just rubbing my finger across. So popping that there. That's stamped pretty good. If not, I've got plenty of other paper to use. I always put the lid back on, otherwise I'm liable to put a whole lot of powder all over it. Hello Andrea, long time no see. Okay, turquoise as in Tahitian tide or azure afternoon? Aha, perfect, first time. Love that for me. Oh, look, and there's hardly any powder to put back in. Love that as well. So, just going to put this on here because more powder's inevitably going to do. Lots of pre-prep, but well worth it for later. Teal. So teal, I could go pretty peacock. You got to talk to me in Stampin' Up colours, girls. I bought a very nice top yesterday, and it is, it's almost a shaded spruce with a bit more blue in it. Berry Dose. I get Berry Dose nails all the time, Donna. Or Lost Lagoon. Ooh. Sorry, I'm having a look. Oh, Lost Lagoon may be nice. A pastel, but not quite a pastel. Because I'll take in a colour sample. But I could... Just let me have a look here. No, they don't go together. No. I was going to combine something. Okay, so just heating this up. Hopefully won't take long. Oh, there we go. Just the back. There we go. That was so quick. Okay, so hopefully you can see the shine on that. I'm going to stylish shapes or deckled circles. I'm going to grab both out. So we have stylish shapes and I have something else. No, they don't go small enough. Although I could use a flag. No. Okay, oh, deckled circles. I have to stand up. Okay, hey Glenda. Okay, Corinne said deckled circles. So I shall get up and grab them. I just put my basket of new things to the side. Okay, 14 deckled circles we get. Oh, I know. Okay, deckled circles it is. Shall put the stylish shapes aside. So I'm sure one of these 14 is going to work beautifully with Dad. Okay. I am going to grab my little, do you know what? The littlest one in the middle may just be perfect. Look at that. The teeniest one works so well. Look at, I know you, it works, trust me. It's just, the embossing never looks fabulous until I tilt it in the light. Yes, okay, because there are 14 circles, this is going back in the pouch because, oh, could you imagine? Oh my word. Now, for some reason, I did not put this away from like days ago when I was crafting, because this is the first time I have actually stamped all week. I could. Andrea, that is actually a good idea. I could use them together. But I don't know if I've left quite enough room because I just plan to snip it out. That's pretty good. I love that this smaller paper is 6x6 and we can just put the whole piece through. And it's like perfect. No, that sounds a bit too much for me, Miss Cindy. I've written on the thing, as you may have seen, that there are 14 dies in the set. So that does look good. Okay, I think I still might use this, but I'll just pop it to the side. Do have my little magnetic dish off to the side. And I'll just pop this on top of my rubbish bin. Pull this over. Beautiful balloons radiating. Radiating stitches might be nice. Oh, nested essentials might look nice. I don't have enough room. I did not leave enough room. We will get to the deckled rectangles. There they are. See, there are only 8 deckled rectangles. But we'll see if something works. If not, that's fine. Okay, so I have this here. It just doesn't want to fall out, does it? Cindy, never. Oh, that's awesome, Andrea. You will enjoy them. I've used them on a couple of projects so far. I'm thinking possibly This one. See, this is a problem. So if I go one higher, I haven't got enough at the bottom because I did put it close. I kind of tried to make it even. See what I mean? So it works perfectly widthwise, but there's too much height to it. Oh, thank you. Do you know what? I'm going to thumbs up too. Can't believe there are 28 of you. Thank you so much. Oh, that is my hope, Leslie. Seriously, I really do hope we get that. So I'm just thinking I'm just going to trim it out. So had I have situated it further up, I could have done it, but even then it's quite big. There's quite a lot of wasted space. So yes, love having a cheerleader like you, Glenna. I was about to call you Glenda for some reason because I do know a couple of Glendas in my life. How rude of me. I could, but it's just going to, because they're not continuous, and then it'll stuff up the sides as well. So yeah, it's not like a stitched one where the stitching you can lock it in. You can't lock it in. So I'm just going to go with my original idea and just chop it out and then give the emphasis to the dad. Okay. How'd I go? Oh, that was pretty good considering I'm literally eyeballing it. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm so glad you guys chose the vertical. Now, what do we think with just matting it on this? Just a little mat on this, quite like that, and then I can put the dad like here. I like that, and I think there will be copper embellishments as well. I'll get my words back. Is what I said about the dies and the fact they don't lock in, does that make sense? I'm just hoping it does. Oh, thank you, Andrea. Okay, use my glue so I get some wiggle time. So not a complicated card, but there's some texture and there's some shine. Even if it is a masculine card, we can still definitely add some shine. So I just kind of want to make it even, but I don't want a super huge border. Oh, too far. I think that's how I'm going to leave it, and I'm going to cut long ways first, and then we've quite economically used that sheet. Oh, good. I'm glad I could point it out to you, and then you girls don't go and ruin a perfectly stamped piece. Like, I love the deckled rectangles, but I do quite often find them not thin enough. Like too wide, too tall. Yeah. I don't know what's going on with my eyeballing at the moment, but I feel like, hey, I'm nailing it. Okay, and see, I'd be happy to totally throw that away because it's a well-used piece. And then I've got majority of another piece that I can use. There we go. Actually, I'm going to need that, so just pop it to the side. Please don't fall. I'm finished with the embossing kit. Okay, so I've got to do, I'm going to grab a grey granite piece, and if that doesn't work, I will go for crumb cake. I'll just see what works best. While I'm standing up, I will try and grab both. Okay, so that's grey granite. So you can see why I sort of went, ooh, grey granite. Or you can yell at me and say, what about smoky slate? I just don't think it's grey enough for smoky slate. I'm thinking grey granite. Because not that this will be directly on top of that, but tonally, I think it's more grey than that. Oh, you're back, Lisa. That was a quick meeting. Could your meeting have been an email, Lisa? Definitely great. Awesome. Okay. Ooh, Lori. I like your thinking, because that is darker again. Oh, now that's a hard choice. And what I will bring over, I'll move that stamp set out of the way, and what I'm going to do is pop all the pieces we're going to use. So we have grey granite and we have pebbled path. That was a really good call, pebbled path. Okay. I'm thinking that too. It just really lets everything like super pop. Both are good, yeah. Okay, pebble path. Pop. Oh, I'm just going to pop it at the front, then I can pop it away later. So just bring my trimmer back in. I do not know where I would be without my trimmer. Seriously. Like every project pretty much I use it.
I'm not sure I understand.
That and my take your pick tool with the new crafters picks, or the crafters tips. I just love that as well. So cut at 10.5. Oh, I've made these wrong. Well, not wrong, but I wasn't really thinking. It's okay. It can be a top folding card, or we can make a portrait or landscape. It really, truly doesn't matter. And then I've got a card base for future Ellen to use. No, still can't pop that away. Did I have it? Did I put it away? It is over here. Yes, it was a awesome call from Lori just to ask me to look. Because the pebble, it's just got that deep class. I'm too scared. When I got my house painted earlier in the year, I was way too chicken to use that kind of colour on my walls. I would have loved to, but I was way too chicken. I'm thinking there. There is a method to my madness here. Okay, I think all the little bits are going to be quite small. I think I'm going to have to shave that back a little bit, but okay, they're not going to be that small. Okay, I can shave a bit more, because I need to get this piece right in order to trim this vanilla piece. So I just want to probably shave right where that line is. Sometimes it's not about measuring. Good morning from Perth, Nicole. How are you? Sometimes measurements just don't work and you've just got to go by your eye and just go, I'll just take a smidge off. Because we're not worrying with the widths. We worked that out. We're just worrying. Yeah, that's good. Okay. I am going to be brave and stick these down. Oh, doesn't that woolen, whether it's a throw rug, actually that throw rug would look really good on the Chesterfield. Perfect for a winter's day because it is certainly not warm today. Actually, I could put the heater on that's right next to me, but I haven't yet because, you know, moving around crafting, I can get quite warm indeed. So, okay. Oops. Yeah, no. I love the wiggle power of this. And for those that were here earlier, I bought some wedding clothes yesterday for a couple of weddings I've got coming up in the next couple of months. And the bride rang me last night. She needed, as in her words, my expert opinion, because I'm the crafter and she was trying to do something DIY. Amazing idea. She wanted to make some tiny little pockets for a Polaroid to slip into and then people to write, for people to write messages. And I offered to do them for her. Oh, okay. Can someone convert 87 into degrees centigrade, please? I'm sorry, I don't talk in Fahrenheit. So I am just going to mark this where I think it needs to be, because I always get these measurements wrong. Helps if the pen is unretracted. So I've just made a tiny pencil mark there. Oh, they're going, I didn't want to use that, but that's this. And then we can choose whether we want a portrait or a landscape card. Oh, that's a shame. Possibly should have marked the other side, but that's okay. All is good. 30. Oh, that's a normal summer's day here. We almost had that in winter the other week. It was a most unusual day. I thought I'd lost the dad there for a second. So I'm going to, yay, perfect. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to line the end of this up with the end of this, so then it all looks nice and even. So because this is the last piece and I know exactly where it's going, making my life easier and trying not to get gluey hands, I can pop this right here. There we go. Now we just have to work out, oh, that looks lovely. So you can see we've used 3 patterns and just created this nice color block look. So 3 different patterns, but they all have the copper in common. So I'll try and tilt this. So they've all got the copper in common, which makes them look not so not cohesive. And I mean, they're from the same pack. So now we've got to work out, do we want to go portrait with the dad up here, right? Or dad, happy birthday. It doesn't really matter what size I go. Or actually, I maybe like the dad off the bottom. I think I like it off the bottom. So, portrait. Or I am having opinions. I need to get that centered. Or landscape. And the happy birthday and the dad will both be on dimensionals. Thank you, Andrea. I'm glad you like it. We've done this from scratch. All I knew is what products I was using. I had no preconceived ideas until I was here. Oh, Andrea, she was so excited that she could tick this off the list. She just has to get me some measurements. Landscape looks better. Portrait, portrait, landscape. Oh, we're 2 for 2. Just have a drink while you girls work it out. And thank you for giving me the ideas for my nail colour. I will take them on board. And, oh, I suppose I've got to think about what I'm wearing to the wedding next weekend. Which dress? Oh, not dress, sorry. Oh, me in a dress, no. I think I like landscape as well. The dad's kind of fits better, doesn't it? Yeah. I mean, I'm always a fan of Berry Burst. And, oh, see, the pretty thing. If I wear the green top, I'm going to find that colour. Do you think I can find it? Maybe because I've used it. Did I use it today? Oh, my God. See, they're pretty peacocked. Look. Maybe I can combine 2 of the colours. Look at that. No, that, because I do pink quite often, I could combine these 2. Okay, we're going to go landscape. Let's get some dimensionals on these. Now, when I'm adding the dimensionals to the dad, I do need to be aware, unless I pop it up on 2 dimensionals, that I need the dimensionals down in this bottom right hand corner. Okay. Oh, no problems. You go enjoy Father Brown. That's a show I never watched. Never watched. There, you changed your mind, Andrea. Yeah. I know. Either way works beautifully. There is no wrong answer. Whether we wanted portrait or landscape. But, yeah, I think I will grab out these 2 cardstocks and she can have a look at her plethora of nail colours and work out from there. And then if I wear the black top, but I kind of think I'm not going to wear the black top because it's just more of a more casual wedding. So thinking if I wear the nice green top, it's very pretty. Both tops I got are high necks. I normally don't wear high neck kind of tops, but that's when I got to. Yeah, Glenn is loving us today, Cindy, because it's really late to when I normally go up. Glenna, do you have to get up for work in the morning? Because Glenna gets up at a very, very silly time in the morning. I would call it ungodly hour. I'll wait for her answer while I do this and try and get it. Oh, look at that. I got all 5 out at once. Love it when that happens. Oh, no problem. You go, Donna. You can watch the last 10 minutes or so later, and I'll share the blog post of this tomorrow. So, because this piece is bigger and I want this as my bottom piece, I want to cover this join, but I want this piece more in the larger piece. Otherwise, it's not going to look balanced. So, just kind of, so that's 1, 2, 3. No. And I just literally placed it down so I could pull it up. Yes, rather rustic. Yes, I am going to probably use I can use the rustic dots, or I can use the metallic ones. I thought I don't have any. I could have also used some baker's twine as well, but there's so much copper that baker's twine would have looked really, really nice. And then we're going to bring this whole sentiment a little bit further down. So I've got kind of 1, 2 and a bit, and 1, 2 and a bit. That's pretty much as centered as I think we're going to get it. I'll see you next time, Jodie. Thanks for popping in. I'm actually really glad I don't have to pick up Owen from school, because he's already had his exam this morning and that went in the wrong spot. Whoops. So I actually want it in that corner. Then I'll probably put a dot of glue on here as well, because having it flush works totally fine. And by using the copper embossing powder, we are just bringing that copper up another level on the card. And that's the same thing with adding the dots or the embellishments. It just brings that colour together so well. Okay, so there's the dad. So we're looking for copper. Now, I do have brush brass butterflies. Colour-wise, they would work. Don't have copper in those. No. Ooh. Oh, that's copper clay. Not copper. Okay, so I have these, which do have the copper in it. Or I have... They're probably right at the back. Yeah. Or we've got the rustic ones. So the rustic ones aren't as... They're more bronze than copper. And of course, the coppers that I've used... So see how these, like this one, and this one, they're both kind of... They're different. They're not quite the same. And the coppers are a little bit different as well. So, let me, come on, you don't want to play. I think that is, give it a good push down, and then hopefully I shall be able, there we go, grab it all as one. I kind of just want to slide that a little bit under there, because tucking things is quite often very nice to do. Okay, and because by doing this we're kind of extending, because we've got this over here, and then by putting something up there we're kind of extending that diagonal line. So what do you think of that? Do we need any twine or something? I'm just I kind of want to add another texture. Tell me what you think. So hopefully get this in the light so you can see it all beautifully. What do you think? Is more, or is more or no? So I'm going to have to take a quick photo of this, grab Dad's gift card and be ready for tonight. The colours, no problems, Andrea. You can't get often the embellishment colours perfect, but they're pretty the way it is. Okay, hopefully you'll like it with this little gift card inside. That's lovely. Okay, so consensus is we are done. So I'm just going to show you, especially for all the latecomers, what we've used today. I have used soon to be coming, but if you're a demonstrator or you sign up as a demonstrator, you can get them right now, which is how I have them. So I have used the All About Autumn Designer Series paper. Okay, so it has photorealistic on one side, and then you've got all these amazing copper patterned and distressed patterns on the other side. They are gorgeous. No, this is for my dad, Andrea. It's his birthday today. My husband's birthday isn't until the end of January, and he's turning 60. So I will have to make him an extremely tactile card. So that'll be something special. So this stamp set for the dad we got from the For the Guys stamp set. So this is one of the cards. So you can make the shield card, or you can make the scene card. So I've got a couple of cards in here. I've got the happy birthday, happy Father's Day to you, happy birthday to you. When Frankie was born, I did one of these cards and put a little fox on it. It was so cute. But I have used this stamp set because it had a dad in it, and these kit collection kits are currently up to 30% off until the end of the month. And the other stamp set for the happy birthday that I used was Phrases for All, and this is from the annual catalogue. Right, yeah, no, for my dad. For my dad, who I've already seen today. I reckon I've wished him happy birthday like 4 times. And of course, we used the brush metallic dots, which this is like my 3rd pack of them. I love them. They are so useful. So bronze, copper and gold. And even though the coppers aren't perfectly matched, you can read they're all copper with the copper foil, the copper embossing, and then the copper dots. So thank you so much for your input. I shall report back with my nail colours on Tuesday. Now, Tuesday we are making another special card. Tuesday is my granddaughter's 13th birthday. So I am going to make her a special card as well. So I don't know what the birthday plans are, but I will definitely have her card ready, and I already have her present, which came in my pre-order. So thank you for hanging out with me on a Friday. Have an amazing weekend. I will report back if I go to the crystal show down the road, And I don't know, David may get his Father's Day and birthday gift, and I'll get a big hole in my credit card. I will. We're just having a lamb roast here. Yeah, so we'll just hang out. We may even play some, may even play some cards. It's Friday night. It'll be fun. So have a wonderful weekend. I hope it is pleasant weather for you all and it isn't too extreme. And I will catch you all on Facebook on Tuesday, or I will put the replay up here on Tuesday evening. Have a great one, guys. Bye.